Boom. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today, dude? Wow, guys, we have a lot to talk about, man. What is going on? Dan Ingwell, baby. Gosu, Michael, Robert, Heather. What's going on? Logic, J-Rock, Onige, The Last Zen. What is going on, guys? We just got wrapped up. Bob Ballard, what's going on, babe? Guys, a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot has been going on. We are finally through the very first testing phase of Diablo. I mean, it's incredible. It was an incredible weekend, incredible moments, incredible memories made. Insane weekend. Hype was going on. Enigma was going on. I missed the beta. Paid $99 and missed it. Oh no. Josh, what's going on, baby? How we doing? Guys, we got a lot to talk about. First of all, I'm withdrawing heavily from not playing this video game right now. It's all I can think about. I can't sleep. If I'm not sleeping, I'm watching gameplay or studying footage or looking at me playing the game before. I can't not look at this game. I am absolutely addicted. Pretty much got 10 on the sword, though. Listening while working. How's everyone doing? Joshua Stewart. Christian Gonzalez with the $20. Wow, Christian, dude. You've done enough for the year, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Appreciate all of the support. Closed beta was great. Sork is honestly supposed to be strong. Same here. Damn, Krill, that sucks. Same here. Not enough YouTube footage. Yo, I'm at work and listening. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We're gonna wait just maybe 1 or 2 more minutes for a couple more people to come in, and we'll kick it off. But, guys, how is everyone feeling? Did you guys have a fun Diablo 4 weekend or what? It felt like a complete dream. Like, it felt like it was just a fantasy land and it wasn't real. I felt like I was in the Matrix. I was having such a good time, and I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. I have no idea what I'm going to use as Copian after this weekend. In between, I know I'm a dead man. I'm never gonna make it till release. Me and my 10-year-old son breezed through the game with the barb. Nice. Robert Paul with the yikes. Good here. Just got home from my monthly doctor appointment. Excited to talk about everything. Heather, dude, we are ready to. We're just locked and loaded. We're dialed in. Stephanie Davis with the Comeback Kids membership. Thank you so much, Steph. Oh my God. Thank you. Wow. All right, guys. Let's, there's the notification. I say we get started. I quit Wrath of the Bot King this week, so it feels good. Wow. Fun, good game, but needs some in-depth stuff. I agree. Haven't had that much fun gaming in a while, dude. I 100% agree. It's unbelievable. It's insane. Necro's gonna be OP. All right, guys, let's get into it, man. What are we gonna be talking about today, guys? What are we going to be talking about today? There's a lot to talk about, but today primarily is going to be going through all the classes that we just tested out and experienced and loved and found builds with and all this fun stuff, and coming up with some new rankings compared to our old ones. Remember, guys, last week we did some old ones, and we got new rankings to go through. We have new metas, level 25 metas anyways. We have the best guys from you know, best to worst. We're going to be going through all their rankings, coming up with new ones, and even what we can do potentially, or what they can do to help out the class, or maybe even it out. You know what I mean? Michael Pignette with the $2. Thank you so much, brother man. Thank you so much. Robert Paul, how's it going? Brando, Stephanie, how amazing your hardcore character was, dude. It was awesome. Necropet looking nice. What up, Sky Blake? What's going on, baby? SDL Druids looking insane, controlling weather and nature. We are going to be going, we're going to do a Druid Academy tomorrow and a Necromancer Academy the following day after that. So we have a lot of content. Thank you so much for the $2, Michael Pan. Yeah, dude, appreciate all the love and support. Wow, bees, what's going on, baby? I'm doing Druid runs next beta. It's going to be crazy, guys. Taylor, hope your weekend was good. I played Barb, and it was the correct level of difficulty. Sork and Rogue just one-shot and everything. It was way too easy. I could agree. We're also going to predict where all these classes will be, not through this current iteration, but after the open beta this weekend, guys. So it's going to be very, very interesting discussion today. Kicking things off, guys. Kicking things off. We got to talk about the elephant in the room. We got to talk about it, guys. Not the Barbarian, not Conan, not the Warrior. They're not called that anymore. They're called the Barbobostankus. The Barbobostankus, guys. Only because this class, sadly, felt a lot weaker than the other two classes available in almost every category except for one or two. But starting things off with their solo potential. Last week, we rated them at a solo potential of 3.5. And honestly, for a class to really struggle solo, I mean, it's going to be very hard to have them below a 3. You know what I mean? You got to know as a Barbarian, though, guys, they have a slow ramp up time. You need the weapons. You need to level up your, what is it called? The arsenal system, your skills. You need multiple weapons if you're using multiple weapons on multiple skills. They're very talent reliant, very skill point reliant. You need good aspects. You need good builds. If you're running the bleed build, it's not efficient really on clearing out mobs rather than it is killing elites and bosses. Barb with Shout Spec, Whirlwind, Lunging Strike focused on making Rallying Cry and Challenging Shout was very powerful. Didn't have any problems. No, yeah, exactly. And I'm going to get to that point. Don't worry, Brando, in a minute. I'm going to tell you why the Barbarians, maybe one or two builds are very, very strong, and they're always going to be needed in a group or in the end game, and very, very crucial. But if we're talking about the Barbarian as a whole class, it 100% struggled, not because of that it was just poor, it was just compared to the other two classes, it just wasn't close. It just wasn't close. Guys, we're talking about a sorcerer killing a boss in 5 seconds time. A rogue clearing out a room with shadow imbuement and a couple dashes, and being incredibly mobile. Now, the Barbarian has its strengths, guys, but it is slower overall. You do have to know that. Does that make it the class bad? No, it just means that, you know, the ceiling isn't as high as the other two classes. The other two classes' ceilings are absolutely through the roof. They're limitless, especially the Sorcerer, and we'll talk about that ridiculous class later on. Barb are slow, but slow. They're strong, but they're just a little slower. They're god tier in group still, but solo potential, guys, I had to drop them down from a 3.5 to a 3. They're just not as fast. The DPS is lower. You're dependent on gear, and you struggle early on. The solo potential did have to get dropped. And even on bosses, they struggle heavily if you don't have the gear. Once again, relying on gear, immense. So, it's a very big issue. Pretty easy fix. They need to scale damage differently. I'd say bring the rogue and Sork down in damage by a hair till it feels good, not OP. I agree. I'd hate to say that there needs to be some sort of nerfs or tuning to come into play, but it's either you tune up a little bit the very good classes, or you buff the really bad, which either way can work. I personally prefer that every class feels as strong, not every class feels as weak. I know that may sound confusing. Let me say it again. I prefer every class feels very strong, rather than every class feeling very weak and bringing them down. So, I think that's a great way to balance things. Remember, guys, I think every class has its very broken builds, and we're going to be doing build tier lists and top 5 builds and what we think are the strongest for each class, all that fun stuff, guys. But today is primarily talking about each class individual, ranking them from previously to now new rankings after this early access weekend. We're also going to see super early levels in weak gear. Yeah, for sure. Bro, at bigger level, Barbarian has 100%. No, 100%. Guys, remember, this is from just what we've seen right now. It's only level 25. I know. I'm going to make this very clear. This is from what we've seen right now. This could 100% change as we get into endgame with 25 more skill points, more legendary aspects, group comps, nightmare dungeons, everything. But this is just from what we've seen right now, comparing them to the other classes. I want to make that very clear. Okay? Knowing Blizzard history, that will make all classes weak rather than making classes strong. Well, let's hope not. Anyways, guys, let's continue. Defensives. Before they were a 3, we are going to buff them up to a 4 because they could take a hit, man. Not a lot of classes can take a hit. Rogue, for example, cannot really take a hit. If you want to take a hit, you have to build a very certain way. And we'll talk about Rogue later. What do you think about itemization? I think, so far, I am in love with this game. Bobo Stankus, is that the character's name? That's the Barbarian's new name as of right now. Compared to the other 2 classes, it is the Bobo Stankus class. This does not mean the Barbarian is bad, guys. This just means it is lagging behind the other 2. More gear slots, more stats. Yes, guys, as you get on to the later game, more things are going to come into play. And it's going to get more exciting and more fun. And more classes are going to get strong. And the metas are going to change. Metas are going to change. Doing Stronghold solos was very enjoyable as a bard versus other classes. Cannot deny that. Doing Strongholds in general was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was very difficult. It was incredible. Defensives-wise, guys, this class can take an absolute beating in the melee. They passively have a 10% damage reduction. They're taking beatings left and right. There was builds face tanking the world boss. They were tanking all, like, rooms of mobs all at once while reflecting damage with thorns. Challenging shout for the taunt and damage reduction and max health increase. Iron skin for the freaking massive fortify. This class defensively is absolutely incredible. All I am is a meat shield while my teammates kill everything. Right now, dude, you're a big target dummy, but God, you are the best target dummy there is. The bleed barb was powerful. Yeah, the bleed barb, someone told me they hit a 12,000 rupture. Now, I don't have a screenshot of that. That is all speculation from what they've said. But they told me that they hit a 12k rupture on a boss. And listen, I'm going to try out Barbarian this weekend too. I have to test out the Barbarian, the Druid, and the Necromancer. Then I would have played all classes, and I'm good. And I know a lot about each class. I had a blast with Deathblow. Deathblow resets are awesome. Deathblow resets are awesome. I love that ability. Oddly, I was under the impression that a Barbarian should prioritize attack power over defense. Yeah. You're not alone here. Little bro had overpowered plus gear and had 15k death throws consistently. Ooh. Yeah, that's awesome. Overpowered is such an awesome freaking thing to have, too. Let's keep it going, guys. Group compatibility. This class is not changing. It is 10 out of 10. Perfect. Could not be better. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is the best out of the best. I think it'll be better than Druid. I think it'll be better than anything in the entire game. Group compatibility, this class is where it shines. You could be a tank reflecting Thorn's damage. You reduce everyone's damage. You buff everyone by 30% damage increase, movement speed increase, resource regeneration, healing. You're a tank. You're a bruiser. Damage over time. Consistent DPS. High mobility. High movement speed. You are the perfect tank, bruiser, support, whatever you want to call it, in the game. It's not going to change. Druid isn't going to beat this class when it comes to pure support and utility and bruiser capability. It is phenomenal. It will always have a place in a group, no matter how poor this class can be. Logic ZJ, welcome to the Comeback Is, baby. Thank you so much, player. Guys, we're at 68. 68 reoccurring members. That is pretty badass. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Logic Z-Gen, dude. I see you in the comments and in the streams all the time. I appreciate all love and support. Hell, me can't wait for Druid and Necro. Yo, we're doing the Druid Academy either tomorrow or the next day, and Necro Academy as well. So we have a big streaming week, guys. Listen, I know the views may not be incredible right now, but that don't mean I'm not committed and giving it everything I got for everyone. Period. That's not going to change. I'm going to be here streaming, putting out content, doing the best that I possibly can on my end to entertain and bring you all love and support and content for you all. So I appreciate everything, guys. Lunging Strike helped me teleport through dungeons super fast. Yeah, Lunging Strike was awesome, man. Lunging Strike was awesome. I saw Lance playing as Barbarian, and I honestly, in a way, I was jealous because it is harder. And I don't know about you guys. Difficulty sometimes for me, I like things being hard. It's fun that way. You know what I mean? Like, imagine a hardcore playthrough on a Barbarian. Like, I have got to try that this weekend. for sure. I think, no bullshit, guys. I think I have to do a 24-hour stream on Friday to Saturday, and then play as much as I can Saturday, because Saturday night my girl comes in town. Sunday I gotta refresh and replenish my mind, and then Monday get back to it with an early stream. I'm gonna try minimum 24 hours. We streamed the other day. We were at 13 hours, and then Lance hopped on for another 4 hours. So we had a 17-hour stream day. We had a really good stream day, but we're gonna see. Anyways, let's keep it going. Wonder how Blood Necro will be able to tank. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Also, just call me Logic. Okay. Logic X. Okay. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I love and support, baby. Build variety, guys. When it comes to the Barbobo Stankaroonie, it's not great. It's not great. You have three-ish builds that are strong. All the other ones feel a little weak. They're not very good, especially until you get full gear. You have the Thorns tank buffer build, the bleed build, and a Deathblow AoE Berserker build. Other than that, that's all you got. That's what you're going to be rocking. That's what you're looking at. Everything else, it's just not very build. You know, there's not a lot of build variety, so it's going to struggle. Necro's the only class with a shield? I believe so, yeah. I don't think the Druid has a shield. And Barb definitely doesn't. Also, keep in mind, 1.5 doesn't paint a picture of 100. 100%. I've said that a trillion times. I'll say it a trillion times more. This is just for the current iteration of the game, comparing classes to each other. This does not mean endgame. This does not mean a class is bad. This does not mean it's unplayable. Obviously, every class has their strong builds. Every class has their great group compatibility and their part to play in groups. 100% 5-head, 100%. Whirlwind was doo-doo without the legendary. I agree with that, too. They need to tune that shit up. I think the trash mobs is too easy on Veteran Moon. I agree 100% also. I think, personally, just saying in general, oh, I know, brother man. Believe me, I know. And you're also just looking out. You're just looking out, too. You don't want anyone to assume anything. But I think also that the trash mobs, not the bosses, because the bosses were tuned, I thought, pretty well until you just got god tier gear. But I think mobs in general and elites, I think they do. I think I would love an extra world tier where it's one step a little higher. You know what I mean? Because it got to the point where I was like level 20, 21, and my character was really coming into his own, and I was just absolutely flying and destroying everything in my path. Nothing was coming even close. I was obliterating everything, killing bosses in 30 seconds. It was a domination fest. So I really hope, maybe somehow, some way, I don't think it's possible. I would really hope that they add one more world tier before the later on world tiers. That would be awesome. So the Barber's getting an update. I really hope so. It needs to get tuned a little bit, damage-wise, just a little bit. We need to figure some stuff out. We will get it. D3 had Torment on launch. Now has Torment 16. Okay, then I hope so, 5-head. You know everything there is to know. By the way, we are going to be doing a D2 and D3 run-through. You know, streaming just to hang out and play with you all. Just chill out. Level 25 hell would have been fun to try out. Yeah, imagine that. Anyways, guys, moving on to PvP. Now, this is pure speculation. PvP potential is obviously pure speculation because we haven't tested it out. But from what we see compared to the other classes, this class was at a 4, but we are sadly going to have to drop it down to a 2.5. The reason being, guys, the damage is not keeping up with the other classes, number one. You can be very tanky, don't get me wrong. You can be very, very tanky. But compared to the Sorcerer's defensives and burst damage and control, it's not even close. Then, you have the Rogue's unstoppable mobility. Raiden with the $2, bro. The D4 withdrawals are real. I woke up this morning a little sad in a way. I woke up this morning a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up sad. It is what it is, though. We're here, and we're trying to figure it out together, guys. We have this weekend to look forward to, and then we somehow, some way, got to play some D2 and D3 until we survive until June. That's all I could say. Heather knows what I'm talking about, too. I wonder if Kat's in here. She would know what I'm talking about. Man, I feel like Legend Strikes will be solid in PvP. Iron Skin and Wrath of Berserker to be a heat-seeking missile. It could be good, don't get me wrong, but you're missing crucial things. What about control? If you're grabbing Iron Skin, you're going to lose either leap or more mobility with a leap or a ground stomp for a 4-second stun. Sorry I'm late. I had an important friendly friend. Don't even worry about it, baby. Just join. But shouldn't ranking be done after this weekend? Oh, this is just for early access comparing these three classes together. We are going to be doing this exact same discussion after this weekend. We're going to be talking about it again, comparing all the classes, going through everything. I promise you, nope. And remember, this is pure speculation, comparing each class from level 25 and this weekend and this beta build. This is not endgame. This is not anything like that. This is just comparing the classes together in solo, defensive, group compatibility, build variety, PvP, and difficulty overall. Let's keep it going, though. I 100% completed the D3 Season 28. Oh, my God. Started playing D2, made a paladin until D4 release. Might play through D3 as well. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something out because I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. PvP-wise, though, guys, I do think they are gonna struggle because if you want more damage, you're gonna lack more ability or more mobility. If you're gonna grab more mobility, then you're gonna lack more control and you can't really stay on top of anyone. If you want more control, then you're gonna lack defensive. So it's a weird in between. I think maybe, I don't know what has to happen. They do need to do a little bit of tuning on some of their abilities. But overall, guys, once again, I think this class is good in its own way. It's good for what it does. Does Druid have good mobility? Not really, unless you're werewolf form. And you grab Werebear Charge. There are a couple passives to increase your movement speed, like with Wind Shear, I think it's called. Wind Gust, Wind Shear, Wind Pierce. One of the first basic skills that increase your movement speed, which is good. 20% movement speed or 15%, something like that. It's very good. But other than that, they are lacking mobility-wise. But I'm excited to test out both those classes. Anyways, difficulty. Listen, I thought this class was going to be rather easy to play and you'll be able to just steamroll through everything. It's going to be really good in PvP. I do agree, but if you are going to grab stuns, right? If you're going to grab stuns, then you're lacking defensives. If you're lacking, but if you want to grab defensives, then you're going to lack damage and more control. If you're going to lack damage and more control, you can't really kill anybody. So it's a weird, like, triangle where one tugs and the other one gets yanked, and it's just a weird in-between. That's where I think the Barbarian's at right now. Once again, guys, I think... LOR, Bessa, what's going on, baby? I think this class overall is in a pretty good spot. The other classes are just in an unbelievable spot. They're very strong. Now, we are going to have to see, because the developers know more than anyone. The game testers in level 50s know more than anyone because they've tested out endgame stuff. We haven't. We played level 25. It's a shame, really. Barb is the most iconic Diablo character. I remember the original game, Barb was the go-to character. I think Barbarian's awesome. I think their animations are great. I think their ability concepts are great. I think being a buffer utility tank guy is amazing. It's mandatory for every party. You'll have a place. You'll have a role no matter what. But if we're talking pure raw damage, they still lag behind. Let's put it this way, guys. A Sorcerer going raw damage, a Rogue going raw damage, and a Barbarian going raw damage. This guy is not going to compete. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Never in a million years. I've seen a Sorcerer delete a boss in less than 5 seconds. A boss, not an elite. A boss at an endgame, at a dungeon in 5 seconds time. I've personally killed a boss in 30 seconds time on my Rogue. I mean, that's not insane, but, like, I wasn't even great geared. I was level 24 on a hardcore character. Like, with not even all my shit upgraded or perfect legendary aspects or anything. So, like, imagine if I had perfect best in slot gear. It's crazy. Remember, guys, Shouts is God tier. Thorns is God tier. Tanking build, God tier. That's where you're going to earn your money on the Barbarian. Overall score, earning a 16.5. We aren't counting difficulty. And currently, it did drop in ranking from a 17.5 overall score to now a 16.5. Do you think Druid and Necro will match the Sorcerer and Rogue? I think the Necromancer is either going to be absolutely broken through the roof, or it's literally going to be broken and not work properly. I do think that the Druid has its place, and we're going to see. We're going to see. That's the only class I'm not really sure about. I don't want the Druid to ride a horse and just shape him. Wow, that'd be epic, like Medivh. I killed dungeon bosses in one inner sight fight. Dude, Blake, exactly. Inner sight is insane for bosses. Here we go. We're going to talk about the Rogue. I played personally this class, man, maybe 40 hours through the weekend. I could have played more, but I had to try to make content and figure some stuff out. If I was simply just playing Diablo and not streaming, I could have gotten a lot more done and I would have played a lot more, but You know, as you stream, you get exhausted. And streaming and playing a game is a completely different animal. But guys, listen to me very carefully. Before this week, or before the testing weekend, I rated this class a little bit low on a lot of ends because I was scared defensively. I was scared that it was going to be very hard to play because you'd have to do a lot of setups. And I don't know if the damage was going to be worth it after those setups. Let me tell you something. Solo-wise, this class is a lot better than I thought it could be. Before, I had it ranked at a 2 overall. Now it shot up to a 3.5 minimum. Now, the only reason it's a 3.5 is because on bosses, sometimes it can struggle until you have really good gear. Like, I know for a fact that until you get your imbuements, you struggle as a rogue. Until you get your imbuements. But the second you get your shadow imbuement, you are off to the races. You are lightning speed. You are killing everything. Domination. In any MMO, Sorcerer is always the DD. Nothing different here due to the fact that the game has MMO elements. I could agree. The class solo-wise, for clearing basic mobs, I think is the best in the game. You Twisting Blade one mob, Shadow Imbuement dash through them all. They all explode off your screen. I got some Ranger Rogue gameplay from Raiden, from all the buddies on there, and they were showing me some of the craziest shit that I have seen so far when it comes to pure mob killing. This class is so fast. If there's a competition, by the way, guys, we are gonna have a competition, probably Saturday in the middle of the day, on everyone in the company or clan or whatever is going to go run one dungeon, and we're going to time ourselves. And you guys are going to send me your timed clips. And we're going to do a comparison and rank the classes on timing. I want to do a video on that. A really quick video ranking the classes on times. You know, a fun little clan competition. It could be really, really cool. Anyways, solo-wise, this class speed is through the roof. AoE is going to be insane. Jaya Savage, hi, I would love to join your clan. I think we have to make a second one because we are full in our first. I might have to have Lance or Dan or Cooper or one of the really OG guys run the second one. So we'll have to figure that out. My personal Barbarian build was 100% damage reduction with passive perk to make Thorns bleed. Yeah, Thorns and tank build Barbarian are strong. I don't like Rogue because most attacks are so blazing fast. The weapon differences are negligible other than incremental damage increases and affixes. Nothing feels distinct. You know, I would have also loved maybe more cool spell animations for your bow, because I feel like your cool animations come from your imbuement rather than the actual... You saw the 25k one-shot barb. I saw a 12k one. Send me a link on Discord. I'd love to see that. Sad, Rogue was one of the classes I didn't get to try it. Hell, there, it was awesome. I'd say I had different experience until I figured out how to make Rogue melee Rogue. It was super hard, but then I did before imbuement. After that, I was easy. Yeah, listen. Have you watched Crip's take on D4? No, I have to watch it. They post 26k no crit bar build. It's got to be a... Is it a bleed build? 25k was kicked into a wall with upheaval after into 25k. Wow, that's awesome. Which did you prefer, Twisting Blades or Flurry? I prefer Twisting Blades for the cooldown reduction and mobility. All day, every day. Some people like face tanking Leech Flurry builds. It's definitely a thing. And by the way, it's definitely strong. Very strong. And I don't know which is stronger between the two. But I like, personally, put 2 or 3 Twisting Blades, get the hell out of there, dash through, and everyone dies that I dash through it. Sorry about English not being my native language. Sometimes words get mixed up. It's all good, man. Codations, what's going on, baby? How we doing? How we doing? Guys, solo-wise, the Rogue is very strong. Defensives before, they were at a 2. We slightly increased them up to a 2.5. The reason being is because Dark Shroud is a lot stronger than I thought. Now, and also Evade is a lot stronger than I thought. But if we're talking about a pure, raw defensive class, this class still gets one-shotted. Anytime I get hit by that world boss... Instantly, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it. Instantly. instantly I'm dead. This is the only class that if you get hit by that world boss's, like, blade or whatever, you're dead. Hey, sorry if you're ignoring me on purpose, but did you walk Cripps' first take? Hey, I did answer you. I apologize for not making it more clear. No, I haven't, but I will watch it after together if you guys want to watch it together. Maybe that'd be a cool thing to do for you all. Sorry about that, Floey. I didn't say your name. I apologize. I like them both. I was flurry until I saw Twisting Blades. I'm addicted to Twisting Blades. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Most fun I've ever had in an ARPG. Rogues better be strong solo since they don't really provide group support. Solo, they are pretty strong. They do struggle a bit on bosses until you get god tier gear. But once you do, you roll through them. I am worried about them endgame-wise, though, solo. That's what I'm really concerned about. Radex, what's going on, baby? Butcher destroyed my barb earlier on, but my rogue was a cakewalk, yeah. If your skills not depends on cooldown, don't use Twisting Blade. Otherwise, I agree 100%. 100%. I feel like Sorcerer should be a glass cannon. Rogue should have a higher defense. Yeah. If Rogue has any higher defense, it'd be OP. Animation of rapid multiple shots, I'm not a fan, especially running with the crossbow. That's awesome. Bro, super jealous of those Sorcerer OP builds, lol. I legit thought I was good with my Pyro build until I saw the double Hydras. Yo, we'll get into some... We're going to watch some of the footage, by the way, of what you guys sent me this weekend. We'll see. Bad or not, I like the Barb because of the survivability. Hey, Dan did too. Dan loves a tank Barb. By the way, we are going to be running a 4-man group this weekend, trying to have some fun. So we're gonna see if we can't get a Barb in that group. There's literally a passive upgrade called Glass Cannon for Sorcerer. Yeah, really. I love it. Group compatibility, guys. The Rogue, it was previously at a 2, and we increased it to a 3. Josh Weather, what's going on, baby? We increased it to a 3, guys. The reason being is because if you're in a group, Shadow Imbuement or Frost Imbuement. By the way, I have a quick question, guys. All you Rogue players out there, did anyone test out 2 Imbuments? Is that possible to have 2 Imbuments at once? Has anyone tested that out at all? Because I didn't. Is that possible? Dude, you got any complaints about infinite monster scale? Evil UFO, what do you mean by that? Can you explain that a little bit more? Rogue has more mobility than Sorcerer, 10 times more. As I said in past live stream, Necro will be extremely good pairing for a Rogue. It would be. The homie says Rogue is one of the strongest endgame. Her is in the closed endgame beta. If she's got the inside look, then that'd be interesting. I'd like to see more into poisons and frost, to be honest. Brando, I did an assassination rogue build where it's pure poison. It's poison imbuement, poison trap. Deal my damage, get the hell out of there. And for boss fights, it's amazing for kiting, especially if you get into those higher world tiers. I was loving my burn incinerate build, just a nasty flamethrower. Oh, it was epic. Lance was playing that. You always feel weaker after a level. You never feel strong till level 100. I do think that's not a terrible thing. The reason being, poison or shadow for rogue. Shadow imbuement is god tier for mobs. Poison is great for boss fight single target or world bosses. I do personally, UFO, I don't want to feel overpowered. I think that's the scariest thing, is feeling overpowered in a game like this and completely rolling through everything. Personally, I don't love. I think the challenge is gone, and, you know, the skill aspect becomes a lot lower. I like that every level, you need to keep on striving for something to get better. We're still looking for gear. Each level, maybe we go back and disenchant something and imprint a legendary aspect on a new rare. I like to always be on my toes and be a little bit nervous. You know what I mean? That's just me. Hoping everyone's having a great weekend, or had a great weekend, guys. It is Tuesday. I love you all so much. I appreciate all love and support. We are doing a class discussion of all the 3 classes so far that we played and discussing things. You sound like you would love Diablo Immortal. By the way, I saw Diablo Immortal gameplay, and the sad thing is that it looked really good, the gameplay. The sad thing is obviously it's an over-monetized sack of dog shit. But I mean, it is what it is. Veteran was way too easy. I agree. I honestly think with Endgame, it'll be way harder for sure. 100%, and I hope so. I want difficult. I want hard. I want to be scared. I have a couple clips where, like, I landed on 1% HP, and it was just, like, epic. Brando, what's going on, babe? But then there's this affix that allows Rogue to use all 3 imbuments, 1 rain of arrows. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's gonna be insane. Will there be an official discussion for the endgame by Blizzard soon? They did announce they're going to talk about stuff post-beta. There's going to be a really big video. They announced that, confirmed officially. Flurry of Twisting Blades for melee PvP. Your thoughts, which is stronger? I like Twisting Blades for PvP because it's setup damage. It could hit multiple people. It follows you through your dash. And the mobility, 60% mobility is absolutely ludicrous for PvP. No one's catching you. You're uncatchable. I played Immortal Mobile Gamer here. The gameplay was not the issue for the game. Yeah, it didn't look like it at all, by the way. Diablo Immortal's okay, but after D4, you go back, and it's just awful. Oh, God. That's what I'm scared about doing to D2 and D3, guys. An affix that makes me use everything, yeah, on your Rain of Arrows, it's going to be insane. That might be the meta, even for Melee Rogue. You Rain of Arrows, and you get all the imbuements and just get all your cooldown reduction faster. By the way, quick question. Does Twisting Blades reduce your ultimate cooldown? I have to look that up. Diablo 4 talent calculator. I believe it does, right? Twisting Blades, does it reduce your ultimate cooldown? I love the Twisting Blades cooldown reduction. Your active cooldowns are reduced by 1 second per enemy that pass through up to 3. Okay. Yeah, that's great. So it reduces your ultimate cooldown as well. That's very strong. Another reason why I love Twisting Blades, guys. Reduce your ultimate cooldowns as well. This was Act 1 normal and had in-game feels to it. Dungeons, I wish, had way more thought into them. By the way, is anyone else a little weirded out that the fact that they did announce 6 months ago that every dungeon layout was going to be randomized and different, as well as every boss was going to be random? But I encountered the same boss like 3, 4, 5 times, and I ran dungeons with the same layout a couple times. That's kind of weird. I don't know if they held back on it because maybe it's beta or what, but that is a little weird. Did that happen to anyone else? It might just be beta though, right? Logic, yeah, probably just beta. Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Legendary aspect change builds a lot, 100%. Let's hope it's just beta. I agree. Because, guys, we're going to be spamming dungeons like madmen. Madmen. Absolute madmen. Build variety. Guys, build variety with the rogue. You have a lot of build options. You have multiple melee builds. You have multiple range builds. You have hybrid builds. You have like 6, 7 builds that you could use. And that's not even including all the aspects coming into play. Oh, Raiden with the Canadian too. Much love for using my footage. Yo, Raiden, I was watching your footage. I was laughing out loud so hard, bro. I was laughing. You just clear out entire rooms. Oh my God, it was epic, dude. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed every second. Guys, please send me your footage. I need something to watch while we're in this dry spell. To be honest, we can just hope the beta build is very old. Let's hope. It might be because of the story reasons. Certain bosses are kept for later acts. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Seems like the dungeon layouts are just copy and paste. Yikes. Let's hope not, Carl. I got the same boss so many times. My guess is beta build. Yeah, I got the same boss twice in a row on my hardcore character. So I did him the first time. And the second time, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be great because I know all his mechanics. And I beat the shit out of him. Drop rate on legendaries was way too high. Yeah, I think that's for beta only. That has to be for beta only to give people, you know, time to test stuff out, Gorach. D2 had a random generator. Oh, what the hell? Where'd that go? Random generator to make it replayable. That's cool. Was there a way to see the drop loot chance for dungeons? I asked because I saw so many people grinding the same spot or dungeon. I think they did that because certain dungeons are way shorter than others. That's why they did that. It'll be fun to see the unique items. These are the real build-defining items. Let's hope. I hope rares aren't the absolute best. I would love for uniques to be, like, close to best, at least. Just to understand the scoring. You say Rogue has low defense, but do you think they hit the hardest? Burst damage? Like, they have one of the highest. Sorcerer is very, very strong, high, consistent DPS. Burst damage with shadow imbuement, this class is absolutely out of control in group damage. Absolutely out of control. Absolutely out of control. Also, it could be the early dungeons are more of a tutorial, so they don't want noobs getting lost. Story reasons as well. Yeah, I think it's a beta thing, guys. I think it's a beta thing. Story was a banger. Story was a fucking banger. I loved it. I can't wait to just go back and watch my playthrough and just chill out. A dungeon should have the exit leading to a new place. Wow, that'd be epic. Melts mobs? Yeah, melts mobs. Anyways, guys, build variety. Absolutely incredible. Everyone knows the rogue has 5, 6, 7 different types of builds total. And it's so much fun. Interesting. So it was just for grinding XP the fastest and geared. Yeah. Did you get the unique mob spawn too, far left of the map? Nah, I didn't get him. I didn't kill him. I gotta do... It's the level 35 guy, right? I didn't get to kill him yet. I like when you imprint an aspect into a rare, it turns into a full legendary item. Yeah, I love that. I love that it also changes the appearance. That was epic. There's one unique in the beta, the Butcher's Cleaver, rare drop from the Butcher. Wow, I didn't know that. Oh my god, does anyone have a link to that? I want to see that. In the cinematic, when the priest got killed, I was like, yep, Diablo's back. Met the Butcher. Dude, I didn't run into him. I love the animation when the arrows are raining from the sky. Oh, Rain of Arrows is awesome. Transmog system is so good. Yo, I agree. Yo, if you guys like the transmog and die system, raise your hand. I do hope they add more dies. Or hopefully it's not in the battle pass. It's probably going to be in the battle pass. But I absolutely loved it, man. I absolutely loved it. Question is, since we beat the hell out of the beta, are we speed running it and moving on at launch? Oh, man, that's tough. That's tough, man. Am I going to be speed running that first zone? Man, I hit, like, level 20 in, like, 4 hours. I was starting to move so fast. I love the art style and gear design. Each region will have distinctly themed gear, too. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited, man. I killed him about 50 times, but didn't get anything great. Damn, Josh, you killed the Butcher, like, 50 times? Holy shit, I didn't even encounter him once. Anyways, let's move on. PvP with the Rogue, guys. I did have it out of 5 before, but I am going to drop it down slightly. Only reason because is that some of these classes that I thought were super squishy are not super squishy. Barbarian's a lot tankier than I thought. And then the Sorcerer is a lot tankier than I thought with all the cooldown reduction on all their ice armors with the Ice Blade enchantment. That class is absolutely through the roof broken. It is disgusting. Butcher's a beast again? Yeah, honestly, they should just overtune his ass. Hard as hell, too hard to kill. Love side quest where Priest got decked in the face. Who else liked the twist on Rathma's prophecy during the last story cinematic? Twist on Rathma's Oh, I love that. That was epic. Indy True! Hi. Rogue is insane and by far the most fun. Barb was okay once you got to level 25. I'm really waiting on Druid and Necro this weekend. Yeah, guys, it's going to be epic. This weekend's going to be fantastic. It's going to be absolutely epic. Was insane. Yeah, it was. Sky, I DM'd you the Cleaver on Discord. Thank you so much, Christian. You're the man. Hi, Indy. How are you? I personally think they tuned the difficulty down for early access beta. I feel it'll be far more difficult come official release. I hope. I agreed in D1, he was the best encounter. Not to mention, I noticed that some side quests spawn new side quests. Yeah, that happened. I love that. Like chain quests. That's awesome. I love that. Will the servers be able to handle more people? Yikes, that's not up to me. I don't think so, though. I think the issues we just had last weekend are going to get worse this weekend, and are going to be even worse on the release. PvP-wise, guys, I think this class is going to struggle defensively. Mobility-wise, they are phenomenal. They are amazing. Super high burst damage, but their defensives compared to other classes are going to be lackluster, and I'm scared they might get one-shotted, and it could be kind of sketchy. Is it a bug that adding legendary powers to items lowers the level required? I haven't looked into that. I haven't seen that yet. I'm really enjoying the story so far. We'll see if Anarius and Lilith kill each other. Anarius, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, he killed Rathma, right? Like, that's what happened. I'm not insane, right? Is that what happened? I think they just need the ×4 the difficulty on release. Wow, that would be awesome. Yes? Okay, cool. I'm going dual axe only and maxing the mastery. Stacking attack speed and the node grants fury. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to be slicing and dicing like a chopper. Difficulty-wise, guys, I did have the Rogue at a 5, but we dropped it 1.5 points down to 3.5. The reason being is because, I'm not gonna lie, the second you get Shadow Imbuement, you're plowing through mobs on a grand scale that just doesn't seem like anyone compete, AoE-wise, mob-killing-wise. It is some of the things that I was doing. Raiden with the 5. Raiden, you don't gotta donate no more, brother. You're good. You're good. No more donations from you, dude. Thank you, though. Found footage of the Butcher unique. I'll link it on Discord. Thank you so much, brother, man. I think maybe Anarius will be the baddie. Yeah, that's what I think, too. I think Anarius is going to end up being the bad guy. Not necessarily, Sky. One of the reasons for the beta is to stress test the new server structure since it's their first time using a server structure this different than MMOs and the like. I understand. Okay. I expect it is a bug because the only way it works is if you're using the aspect out of your inventory. Yeah, it has to be a bug then. Nari's killed Rathma, which is the sun, yeah. Do we know what the huge creature in the lava below Tristram was? Oh, are you talking about... Are you talking about when they brought that up and they're like, they had no idea what to say? What'd they say? They said something ridiculous, Sea Lynch. What was that? Oh, what was it? What did they respond? Let me know. I forgot. Inarius has always been the bad guy in the Diablo books. Wow, Georgia, I didn't know that. How are we going to go an entire month without Diablo? We have to go 2 months. So all of May, all of April. Can I get a yikes in the chat for anyone who's scared that we're about to be Diablo 4 deprived for 2 months? Can I get a big yikes in the chat for that one? Oh my god. What's up, y'all? Soon is my birthday and I'm going to celebrate big time. Jens, yo, happy birthday. Love you, buddy. June 26th. Wait a second. June 26th. No, it's June 4th, buddy. Isn't it? The desire is real. It's gonna get bad, guys. It's gonna get bad. Yikes. 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 2 months. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. Looking forward to the weekend and try out the new classes. Yeah. Hey, guys, maybe we can have a guild playthrough of Diablo 3. That could be kind of cool. Just came and I want to know only one thing. Which class is not? Hot Pants. I love you, buddy. But that Barbarian right now ain't it. It's not as strong as the other two classes. Does that mean it's terrible? No. It's just not as strong as the others. I'm so down. I feel like we have to. Yikes, Indy. Stephanie with the yikes. My birthday's on June 21st. Friendly friend, we got months from that, dude. And Arius is going to do anything to be accepted back into heaven. That's why I feel like this is motivation. I think so, too. Do you guys run D3 now? I can join. Yeah, we're going to run D3. Maybe not next week. Maybe the week after. Maybe. I'm going to focus on prepping a bunch of content in like a big batch. And then try to stream it. And hang out with everyone and have some fun. I can't wait to play Diablo 4 when it comes out. It's going to be a blast. It is. I need to keep that Barbarian leveled in on the back burner if I main another class. Just saying. I'm so down for D1. Wow. Barbarian Barbarian is strong. You just need a good build and perks. I agree. You need a good build, perks, and good gear. Don't forget that. Ben Burke, what's going on, baby? So long. It's a long time, guys. We got 2 months. Hey, I'll DM you my Barbarian build on Discord, and it may change your mind. BK. Have it your way. Whopper. What does he say? Whopper. I don't know. What is everyone going to play while D4 is gone? I'm going to try to do a D2 and D3 run through. Stream with the clan. I don't know, whatever. All right, whose cheeks we clapping today? Mystic, what's going on, baby? Barb is the only class that can hit for 25k before crit. Wow. That would be very interesting and new for Diablo. It would be. Overall, guys, the Rogue is a good class, man. We took it from a 15-point score overall, and we buffed it to a 17.5. A massive 2.5 increase. Very, very good. It's a good score. It's a good score to have. 17.5 is strong. It's reliable. It's good. It does. The biggest concern, guys, is defensives. We'll see after this weekend how it performs compared to the other classes, but I do think it's going to be the weakest in that department out of everyone, and I do think it should be one of the lowest in solo. One of, maybe not the lowest. I think that will have to stay on Barbarian. Last Epoch, maybe. We'll see about that. You don't know what you're missing if you haven't tried the Invincible Sork. Oh, Hot Pants. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the absolute Jesus Christ of Diablo. Let me give you the Discord link right now, buddy. Boom, 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 boom. Discord link, and then you add me in there. My profile's in there. Let me pin that into the chat. Boom. Let's go back to our presentation. Boom, boom. This is the absolute holy god himself. The unkillable, the big damage, all of it. A bit behind, love the Rogue so much. Using Conceal for guaranteed crit with 3 combo point rapid fire and a bunch of other skills that boost. Oh my god, it was so epic, Alden. That automatic crit is so much fun. Sorcerer is perfectly balanced. No problem here. Listen, guys. We have two elephants in the room to talk about. Number one. That's not purple. What the F is this? Josh, I've used your guy on literally, like, 3 thumbnails. Like, so many things already. Like, 5 designs. I'm using your costume and transmog so many times. I had to mix it up. Back from work. Lucky Apple's going on, baby. I forgot whose this was, but I love this transmog. It was really cool. Dark Shroud and Poison Defense can make you melee viable more or less, but that's only beta. I agree. Love the look of that sword. Yo, Christian, this one looks bad ace. There are no elephants in Bossing Say. Oh my god. Diablo 4 on PC or console? Live poll needed. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see that, actually. Let's start a poll. D4 PC or console? PC? Console. Boom. Okay. Whoa, this thing is like covering my chat. Sky, which one are you excited for the open? The Necro or the Druid? Ah, man, that's a tough one, man. They both look so much fun. Did you watch Asmongold reaction to your reaction of his reaction? Yes, I did. That was reacception right there. That was epic. I went with the purple on mine too. Yeah, I was rocking purple almost all weekend. PC Master Race, of course. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, Sorcerer, man. There's 2 elephants in the room when it comes to this weekend of early access beta testing for Diablo 4. It was the Barbarian being a little bit weak, and the Sorcerer being absolutely the most broken shit you could encounter. All 3 specs are broken. All of them are super strong, overtuned. I'd hate to say something needs to be nerfed, but this has got to get tuned up. It is broken. The cooldown reduction is through the roof. The defensives are through the roof. You're one-shotting everything. Your AoE is immense. Your consistent DPS is immense. You have good mobility. This freaking class is broken. Let's get it going. Where is Asmon's reaction to your reaction? Can someone send the link? Oh, Jesus, I think I have to do it. Let me first of all take this out. And let me make sure my display capture's not on, and we'll send you that in a second. Give me 2 seconds. I don't want it to be this. I want it to be... Boom. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me... Window capture. PowerPoint. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Boom. Google Slides. Boom. 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 This is what I gotta do, because for some reason my stuff got deleted. This is what we're doing. Yep, we're doing this live on stream, guys, in front of a bunch of people. This is me. My name's Sky. You're probably wondering how I got here right now. Well, let me tell you. Okay. Now I can completely go through all this stuff. Anyways. Don't forget it might be broken now, but in Torment you need skill to survive. Nathan, I don't see this class getting weaker later on. Not even close. I don't see this class getting weaker. I don't see it happening in a million years ever. This class is only going to get stronger. It's only going to get more broken. You're only going to deal more damage. You're only going to have more control, more CC, more defensives, more burst damage, it's only gonna get stronger. They have to tune this shit ASAP. It is broken. It is through the roof. It is not normal. This shit needs to get tuned ASAP. Let me try to find this clip for you all because everyone is... Where is it? Huh. Does anyone have that clip? Sorry, I'm trying to find the clip for you all right now of Asmon reacting to Asmongold clip. Oh, is that it? Jesus, Enigma, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, back to the freaking PowerPoint, man. This class is tuned way through the roof. Let's get it going. Before, we had it at a 4. Right now, we're putting it at a 4.5, and the only reason I'm putting it at a 4.5 is because I think, personally, the Necromancer could be at a 5. That's the only reason I'm holding out hope that this class isn't a 5 on the solo potential scale, because I don't want to give it a 5 on everything. If it's a 5 on everything, then I don't even know what to say. So currently, right now, I have it at a 4.5 because I think, hopefully, that the Necromancer can take the spot of being the best class solo potential-wise. Defensives, we put it at a 4. Obviously, the only reason it's a 4 and not a 5 is because you need to build a very specific way in order to be super strong defensively. Now, if you don't build that way, you are a little bit weaker. You can get one-shotted if you aren't set up properly by world bosses and stuff. I've seen it happen. Even the best players have it. It happened to my boy on the stream the other day while I was watching. So it happens. It is a 4 if you set up properly and you're not getting CC'd and you're not getting control. No way Necromancer is not going to be a 5. The storyline literally calls out the father of Necros. Oh my god. There's a video where someone is doing 3k damage a second with the Hydras. Jesus god. I need that guy in my party. This class is through the roof broken, guys. Group compatibility. It was a 3. We have it at a 4. Now, it doesn't buff anyone. It doesn't bring, like, damage increases. It doesn't bring any, you know, group utility. But why would you need that when you're absolutely killing everything all on your own, right? So, like, we have it at a 4. It's not a 5 because it's not mandatory to have in your group. Sure, it's mandatory for damage, but when we're talking about group support, buffing, utility, it's like, it's just not there. But, yeah, we did do Barb, Mountain Dew. I'll do a quick recap of everything in a minute. Don't worry about that, if you want to stick around. We did do Barb, though. We did that first. So, we did buff it from a 3 to a 4. There was one voice actor I thought was Alec Rickman. I don't even know who that is. Lilith Lack in the Milkers. Yeah, I had a couple people say that. He gave Barb -5. Best players probably beat the game within a week or 2. Yeah, easily. Week? I would say a couple days. Zork is world boss, best DPS, hands down, 100%. -69, oh my god. Build variety, guys. Still a 5 out of 5. Nothing changed here. You can't increase from a 5 out of 5, so it's perfect. You have 2 different lightning builds you can go. You have frost builds. You have AoE builds. You have fire builds. You have electricity. The build variety is through the roof. And guess what? All of them are equally as strong. They're all super strong. It's ridiculous. I saw World First Rogue 1v1 World Boss. Wow, that's insane. I need to see that. 5 out of 5 build variety. This class is through the roof. It's disgusting. You have build variety through the ass, and they're all very, very strong. PvP-wise, guys, I think this class is staying a 5 out of 5. I know it's hard to speculate PvP and what's going to happen and who's strong and who's this, but if we're talking about consistent high damage, not just burst damage, consistent high damage, you have high mobility, high defensives, unlimited crowd control. Oh, we got another member. Lucky 8 Bo Peep, welcome to the Comeback Kids, baby. Oh, I gotta update the list, baby. I gotta update the list, guys. Guess what? We're at 69 reoccurring members. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much, Lucky, man. I appreciate all the love and support, dude. First ever membership. I really like you guys. Holy shit. Thank you, brother, man. Thank you. And I like that you say guys, too, because you give some love to my brother. Thank you guys so much. Wow, we're at 69, guys. That's ridiculous. Anyways, PvP-wise, guys, there's game-breaking bugs in the game. This class has to get fixed. We all know it. Your mother knows it. Your grandma knows it. The freaking girl who doesn't even like you across the street that you try to say hi to, but then you go to build up the confidence, and then her boyfriend with the Corvette pulls up with his shirt off, 8-pack abs, and says, "Get away, nerd. You don't know what you're doing." They all know it too. So this is ridiculous. This class has to get tuned. It's too strong. It's ridiculous. Lance needs to get more love from the boys. Yo, Lance, we need to get Lance streaming more. Since I'm kind of involved at this point, I thought it's about time. Thank you so much, brother, man. Appreciate it. Difficulty. Guys, the only reason I put this difficulty not out of 5, and by the way, difficulty as in, the higher the difficulty, the harder the class is. So it lowered. So it was a 4 out of 5. We lowered it to a 3, and it could even be a 2. It could even be a 2. You know what? We're changing it. 3 is too high. It's not fucking difficult. Let's be honest here. Stop messing around for me. Stop it. Stop it. This guy swallows Lance's basement key. He can't get back out until a bowel movement. Oh my god. I'd love a duo stream so it's comeback kids and not a comeback kid. That is what I want to do. I gotta figure out. I gotta get another either really good laptop. By the way, does anyone know about dual streaming where like I have two oh my god, what's the word? Like 2 computers or PCs streaming. So one of them is streaming and then the other one is actually playing the game. Does anyone know anything about that? I'm gonna have to do like having like a dedicated PC for like gaming. Dedicated streaming PC. Yeah, exactly, dude. My grandma Betty likes to play Sorceress. Yo, Grandma Betty picked the right class. Oh, Christian! With the 5 Comeback Kids memberships. Thank you so much, brother man. Christian, you don't have to donate no more. Enough is enough. You're good. You did it for the rest of the month, dude. Thank you, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's what most streamers do. Mac are good for streaming. Wouldn't recommend a laptop. If the fan kicks on high, you'll get a lot of feedback on stream. Interesting. I feel like the Sorcerer is the best set it and forget it playstyle. Pop Hydras and walk away easy, kind of brainless. Am I wrong? You pop those Hydras, you go up, you Frost Nova, you AoE, and you're done. The job's over. What's the highest damage number you saw in the beta? Lido, someone said they saw 25,000. I personally haven't seen it, but everyone's saying they saw it. So I'm going to go ahead and say 25,000. Hey, I have a likely non-popular opinion here based upon my testing. Sorcerer is specifically damage reduction / cold sork, but Sorcerer in general, 2 weak is... In general, 2 is weak, and Hydra build / low difficulty is misleading. No way. No way. Blake Card. Dude, there's no way. Talenta. Dude, this class is absolutely broken. Lance was playing it, and he's like, yeah, I can't play it. It's too strong. I need something harder. Elgato makes something to connect with both PCs. Oh, Zeza, thank you. I'm gonna look into that. It's weak, man. Dude, Hydras. Dude, no. Taletna, no. There's no way, brother. I hate to just say you're wrong, but I love you. I really do. But as a friend, and as someone who loves you, you're wrong. I love you. Mark my words, when bigger difficulties are opened up, buddy, the damage solo, if we're talking about on boss fights, you could press that, summon 2 Hydras, and run away and not have to do anything. Barb Thorn build is brain dead? Yeah, it is, Ryan. It is. Can you go over the Druid skills? Legamus? The Druid skills. We have a Druid deep dive that we did, and we're gonna do a Druid Academy video coming up this week. I think either tomorrow or the next day. Let me send you the Druid deep dive. If you want to check this out, we go through all the Druid builds and the best things about them, etc. Here is the link here, brother man. Legamus. Boom. Go check that out. Thank you so much, Enigma. You're the man. Elgato HD 60X for dual PC. I'll keep that pinned. Thank you so much, Zeza. You're the absolute king, brother man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go back to the presentation. Boom. Boom. Anyways, we were talking about how ridiculous the Sorcerer actually is. I had more fun with the Rogue than the Sorc. I love the Rogue. I'm addicted. I could talk about that for 10 hours at a time. Maybe we'll do another Rogue Academy video before this week because I'm literally just addicted. Thank you so much, Legamus, dude. Love you, buddy. Thank you. 50% damage reduction plus barrier plus armor plus immunity plus machine gun DPS plus killing bosses in seconds plus summoning plus crowd control plus mobility. What did you give the Barb? Lido. Alright, we'll go to the Barb really, really quick, buddy, just for you. Here's what it was before. Now, before was on the right side, and the left is the new numbers. Okay? There's a lot of reasons why. I don't think it's a terrible class. I just think it's much weaker compared to the other ones. That's really the base synopsis of it. Putting class number totals is pointless when 5 of the categories want a higher number and one of them wants a lower number. What do you mean, brother? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Playing Rogue felt like playing an entirely different game. Yeah, it was addictive. Yeah, about Rogue. Yeah, I think we're just going to do another Rogue deep dive. Do you think the Sorcerer will drop off late game? No. Mandalar, it's only going to get stronger. Guys, 24 more skill points into this thing? More enchantments? What? Guys, no shot. There's no way. More cooldown reduction, more damage? No way! This class is only gonna get more broken. With more uniques and more aspects and bis builds? No, guys! They have to tune this shit. Mr. Nev, what's going on, babe? Seriously, folks, which should I play, Rogue or Barb? Oh, man, that depends. I would say the best thing about Barbarian, the thing is, it's very build reliant. You're mandatory in groups, and it's absolutely god tier, 10 out of 10 with group compatibility. Rogue is more of a solo, get in, get out, deal your damage, and leave type of class. Big burst, mobility, very squishy. So, I don't know. That's up to you. Build variety, guys. We already talked about it. PvP, guys, PvP with this class, nothing changed either. Let's go through it again. For PvP, what do you guys need for a great PvP class? Okay, we need high burst damage, on-demand burst damage, and strong defensives, right? This class has, let's talk about it. High demand burst damage, strong defensives, great consistent DPS, kiting ability, #1 control in the game, sniping range, seems unkillable, invulnerabilities, control, consistent slows, vulnerability aspects, cooldown reduction. What in the actual shit am I talking about? No, mobility and burst? It doesn't have mobility and burst? Are you on drugs? Wait, Sam, don't tell me that's what you were saying, my man. Please fix this. Please fix this. Please fix it. Please, correct yourself. Oh, it has. Okay. Woo, Sam, you scared me, buddy. You would have had to argue against over 200 people in this chat right now. This shit is ridiculous. And a cheat death. Matthew, thank you. And a goddamn cheat death, guys. No, dude, this class is ridiculous. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. It's broken. It's overtuned. It's through the roof. Difficulty, we have it at a 2. Only because there is a little bit of preparation and some setups you could do. And you do need the only thing you need to know how to do on this class is look up an Icy Veins build guide and follow it. Pretty sure a good Rogue can catch a Sorc if played right. 100%. Rogue has the most mobility in the game. Not even close. Rogue is by far the most mobile class in the game. You can't take that away from that class. It will shit on any class in a foot race, as well as just pure mobility. 2 charges a dash, the 60% movement speed from twisting blades, double evades. You're flying around the battlefield. Cooldown reduction, no one's catching you. I'm looking forward to dunking on Sorcs in PvP. That's gonna be epic. He said you on that smack Sam. Oh my god. Okay, I thought we were saying Sorc could just run away and live. My bad. No. Listen. Sorc has teleport though, and the cooldown reduction from the Icy Blades enchantment reduces all their cooldowns. So you can spam essentially everything very, very quickly. So you have that as well as all your control. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's got to get tuned. It's got to get tuned. It's got to get tuned. PvP Barb will destroy everyone, though. Dude, Lido, buddy, I love you, and I know you're very optimistic about Barb, and I think it's good. And by the way, I think Barbarian being strong is a good thing for the game, obviously. But in PvP, that class is going to get ass-clapped by something like this. It is going to... cheeks clapped. This class is not normal. It is the most broken thing I think I've ever seen right now. You're going to regret it later on in the game, man. Talentna. Okay. Let's go through it, Talentna. Let's break it down. We're talking about an immunity. We're talking about a cheat death. We're talking about the highest AoE burst damage close to it in the game, second behind Rogue. We have the highest single target consistent DPS. We have the highest burst damage DPS. We have great mobility. We have the #1 control in the game. We have the #1 slow in the game. What am I missing? You gotta tell me your highest stacking damage too, don't forget. The cheating of death is quite a wild card. Well, I mean, you cheat the death with the fire enchantment shield. It's a 2-minute cooldown, but 2 minutes ain't shit. 2 minutes is nothing. For an automatic cheat death, get out of jail free card is very strong. Very, very strong. Not if Barb yoinks the Sork and death blows them. Okay, if the Bark yoinks the Sork, the Sorcerer has Frost Nova, it has Teleport, it has Bubble, it has Deep Freeze, it has Slows. If he does it again, you can trade so effectively on the Sorcerer, guys. You can't really escape a Barb with lunging attack with a hammer that easily do 30k damage. I don't know about the numbers. We're gonna have to see later on. The Barb has great things for PvP. Don't get me wrong, guys. But you guys, listen, I thought the same thing. You have to understand, I thought the same exact thing you're thinking. But until I saw what this class can do as a whole, this class is not normal, and it should not be allowed what you can do. We're talking about face tanking a boss that is not supposed to be face tanked. The Butcher should not be allowed to be face tanked, and this class is literally face tanking it with shit gear. Leveling with Sorcerer is too easy, Gabriel. It is. Barbarian community is rising up. Friendly friend, I guess so. They're saying we will see. We will see. Clip it now. Clip it now. You can also break CC with Deep Freeze or Flame Shield. I don't know what we're talking about here, Image Break. We ain't fought Champion yet. Nor have we fought them with a Leech. Champion might have affixes we don't know about. In PvP, do you think Hydra attacking Barb would cause Thorns to hit the Sorcerer? Oh, that's an interesting interaction. I'm not sure. I face tank Butcher on Sork with my build. Exactly, Lucky Ape. That's what I'm saying. Did anyone get the Legendary Bow of Storms? The procs were insane. I did. I got that a couple times. You can only face tank bosses if you use a certain build, though. I agree. I agree, but that's the build you would 100% use in PvP. You're unkillable. Unless you're CC chained to death. And even then, you have immunities. Or teammates to back you up. I'm playing all 5 classes. Oh, man. They need to be squishy, not an effing tank. 100%. Guys, the only reason this class is broken is because they can do all these things and they're unkillable. That's the problem. It's not normal. It's not normal. I'm not a Barb, but to be fair, I think Barb had the least amount of gear / aspects and specs available to them in the beta, while other classes seem to have a lot. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'll give it that. Touche. The Barb was lacking a lot of really important aspects, as well as their Barbarian quest. So nerf the defensive abilities and leave the rest alone. I think what they need to nerf is that cooldown reduction bullshit. That is what's breaking this class through the roof. It's allowing them to have unlimited defensives, unlimited damage, unlimited burst, unlimited mobility. Guys, oh, Cody H is the 5. The last minute changes to the talent prior to early beta starting. Did you compare it to the beta skill tree? Was it accurate? Yes, we did, by the way. It was accurate. Yeah. Most of the changes you saw, I mean, all of them, they were The early access, well, the new Diablo 4 talent calculator is the one we saw in-game. It's accurate. Anyways, guys, what's making this class so strong is that they can spam their abilities endlessly with that cooldown reduction Ice Blade bullshit. It's not fair. That needs to get removed. It needs to get taken out of the game because it's not fair. Guys, we're talking about their ultimate cooldown being on a 10-second cooldown rather than 45 seconds. That is, and the duration of it, it's like a 5-second duration. So if you're sitting there spamming, base tanking things, you have a 5-second cooldown ultimate when it's not actually on the battlefield. They need to either nerf it or remove it. It is way too strong. Absolutely broken through the roof. Just make the cooldown reduction not apply to ultimates. That, as well as defensives. Make it apply only to your offensive abilities. That would be a great change. That would be a great change. I'm feeling attacked. This channel should be called the Kick Barbs Club. No, I'm sorry. Listen, I love barbarians so much. They're so cool, man. But, like, they're just so weak compared to the rest. I'm not calling them shit or anything. They're not tuned like this. It's not normal. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I read oh, Shadowballs with the 5. I read a post that said, sorcerers are fighting for knowledge, rogue are fighting for loot, and barbs are fighting for their life. Oh my god. Yo, that's crazy, man. You don't like melee. Barb will be the superior class. Yo, barbarians are stubborn, man. They're stubborn. They don't want to say, hey, we're not that strong right now. They don't want to say it. They don't want to admit it. Even sorcerers are like, yeah, we gotta get tuned. Because this shit ain't normal. We giggle at barbs and bash Sork here? Dude, I don't understand. I'm not trying. You guys are crazy. Listen, everyone knows sorcerer's overtuned. It's gotta get tuned up a little bit. I think the number one thing they could do is somehow figure out a way to nerf or completely destroy that cooldown reduction on the ice blades that reduces everything. It's got to get tuned. It's too strong. So wait, if the skill calculator is right, does that mean my Necro Blood Mist is gone? No. The Druid and Necromancer we're not sure about yet. We're not sure about. Because they said Smoke Grenade was gone on Rogue, but Smoke Grenade was there. So we have to see. Circle be nerfed by full release. They changed them so much from endgame beta. Wow, Cody, thank you so much for the inside information, buddy. That's great to know. Hope everyone enjoyed the beta as much as I did. Shin, oh, we did, baby. Nerf. I disagree. Sork is too weak. Needs buffs. You're on drugs! Dude, Teletna, you're gonna get timed out. You're trolling me. I'm gonna time you out. Stop it. You're talking nonsense and you're giving out false information, buddy. It's out of control. You can't say things like that. You can't say Sorcerer is too weak and they need buffs. Stop it. This is not normal. You're fake news, dude. Stop. I'm seeing multiple Sorcerer builds absolutely run through content. You have to stop. No, it's not a disagree, dude. It's facts. I said buff the weak stuff. There is no weak stuff. There's just one shit that's overpowered. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay. You have to understand what I'm saying. There's certain shit on this class that is overtuned, it's through the roof. But even the stuff that is weak on Sorcerer isn't actually weak. It's not actually weak. So even Fire Sorcerer is stronger than Bleed Build Barb. Electricity Sorcerer is destroying bosses in 5 seconds. Frost Sorcerer should not be dealing as much damage as it's dealing with all the massive amount of control, the #1 control in the game. Can I send a 4-second clip that will change your mind about Barbarian? Listen, guys, my goodness. This can go all day. This can go all day. I don't think Barbarian's bad. I love the Barbarian, and I think it's the best in the game. Look, let's go back. I think it's the best in the game at group compatibility. 5 out of 5. I think it's one of the tankiest classes, if not the tankiest class in the game heading into this weekend. Do I think it's as strong No, it is not as strong, period. There's nothing you can do to change my mind. It is not going to keep up with these classes. I think there are some cheesy one-shot builds. This is easy veteran difficulty, man. Why am I being treated like I'm insane here, Sky? Teletna. Because as of right now, the Sorcerer is overtuned. Everyone knows it. The class balancing right now is obviously not right. Obviously, it's going to change heading into the end game. But I will say, Sorcerer is broken. We have a different opinion. We have a different opinion. It is what it is. Everything is stronger than Melee Rogue, though. In terms of what? Because I don't think you're right about that. Ladies and gentlemen, do we think Barbarian is stronger than Melee Rogue? Raise your hand. Actually, give me ones in the chat if you think Barbarian is stronger than Melee Rogue. Because I would go into a boss fight and face tank him with lifesteal and literally just annihilate him. He's saying in pure boss fights. This is what he's saying. In pure boss fights, Barbarian is stronger than Melee Rogue. What do we think? I'll give my opinion in a second. In just boss fights, in whatever way, I don't know. I guess killing the boss, I don't know what that means. Does that mean more damage? Does that mean more survivability? Does that mean... What does it mean? Because I don't think it is. I would grab Poison Imbuement. I would grab Flurry. I would literally go in there. Guys. I would get unlimited energy and spam Flurry, and this boss's health would drop like... I'm just gonna pull up the fucking clip. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm just gonna pull up the clip. I'm just gonna pull up the clip. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? I gotta stop. Where's the clip? I think it's here. Okay. Here's the clip. And this is on a hardcore character, level 22 with bad gear, okay? Hardcore character, level 22 with bad gear, okay? We're talking about in less than 30 seconds, this boss is dead, and I'm not taking any damage. Look at my health. Look at my health. It's not dropping. I haven't even started damaging the boss. I'm trying to assess the situation because I'm scared and I'm on hardcore. I start setting up. I'm like, okay, this guy's not damaging me. I'm just going to sit here and face tank him. So I'm like, okay, let's just try it. Watch his health drop. Watch how fast, right here, his health will drop. Listen, I'm not talking about speed. Right now, I'm talking about on a level 22 character with bad gear on hardcore. This is what I'm talking about. Watch his health just drop right here. I'm like, okay, I can go all in. I go all in and he just dies. This is, guys, this is not level 25 with Bisque gear. I was doubling the speed on my main. The bosses are level 22. It's level 22 boss. It says right here. This is not level 25. This is not Bisque gear. This is a level 22 hardcore character. So I'm scared to go in there with no ultimates, no legendary aspects, no great gear, no nothing, just pure rogue walking in there dealing damage. And I'm not dying. I used one potion on a boss? On a rogue? Look at my health. It's not dropping the whole boss fight. Look. Look at my health. I'm healing and I'm not even using a health pot. Look. I'm full health pots. My barrier popped and that's it. The fight's over. It's over. I ended the look. I ended the fight, and there's 4 health pots on the ground. I ended the fight at 9 health pots. Come on, guys. Do I think Barbarian is weak? I don't think it's weak. I just think. Show me a Barb clip. Level 22 Barbarian fighting. Actually, don't I have clips from Lance? I have clips from Lance on Barbarian, right? Let's pull it up. No offense to Lance. This is an attack on Lance. Was Lance playing Oh, no, Lance wasn't playing Barbarian here. Fuck. I mean, I have clips up the ass that I could show you guys. This is an average Barbarian player. Ready? Here we go. Oh, Anthony with the $2. Thank you so much. Check this out. Here's a Barbarian clip. This is the average Barbarian build. Look. He's not level 25. Actually, he is level 25. He's fighting the Butcher. This is a level 25 Barbarian fighting the Butcher. This isn't a bash on this guy, by the way. Oh, it's not showing? Fuck, sorry. Sorry. I'm the worst. I know, I'm sorry. I'm new to this streaming things, apparently. Look. This is a level 25 Barbarian. Okay. Wrong build? Okay, everyone wants to say wrong build, but what I'm saying is my build wasn't even great and I had bad gear. That's the Butcher? Teletna, my god. Buddy. I have footage of a guy face okay. I don't want to hear nothing after this. This is the last time I'm doing it. This is the last time we're talking about it. Because obviously Sorcerer is not even fucking close to Barbarian, guys. It's not normal. This isn't normal. And I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just true. We're saying this to talk about a discussion on why this class is broken. Listen to me. This is not normal. This shit is not normal. Watch. Watch his cooldowns. Look on the bottom of the screen. Look at all his cooldowns come up. Ultimate abilities. He cannot die. Unkillable. Look. Look at all his cooldowns come up. Here he goes. Here his ultimate's up again. Boop. Number 3. There's his ultimate. Look how fast it's coming back up. He's face tanking the Butcher at level 22. Look, here's his ultimate again. There it is. Before you... Hold on, but wait. There's more. Here's his ultimate again. Immunity from Fire Shield. Listen to me. You have to understand that this class is not tuned properly and it's got to get nerfed. The cooldown reduction thing has to get gutted. It's not fair. That's what's making this so crazy and so strong. I'm not saying Barbarian is bad. It's a good class. It's just not as strong as this class. This shit is not tuned properly. Okay, how about nerf the cooldown stuff for lower levels, but have to get better with gear? I could be down for that. But now, where are my Barbarians guys yelling at me now? Where's all the yelling at? Are we still yelling? Are we all yelling at me now saying Barbarians are gonna dominate? Because this shit is not normal. I just showed you a level 25 Barbarian get stomped, and then a level 22 dominate the Butcher face tank. No, fast. The problem is I'm scrolling up. I got receipts, brother. We have the chat right here. I got receipts. Butcher kills himself on Barbarian. Didn't there. Is he running the wrong build? Hold on. My Barbarian would one-shot that boss. I'll upheaval crit him for 85k. I want to see the clips. Show me the clips. I'm not saying Barbarian's bad. I love the Barbarian. I think it's an awesome class, and I think it's mandatory for every group. What I'm saying is that it's not going to compete with something like this, because this is not normal. I think that Barbarian will take more to come into their own. I agree. People are right. You are wrong. I agree. The singing satire. I agree. It's just not normal. It's a little undertuned, and these are a little overtuned. That's what I'm saying. I sent Dart's Barbarian video. It's nasty with Thorn's build. I agree with you, though, on the argument. Just worth watching. 100%. Let's pull it up. Let's go to my boy Code. I saw this. I saw this today. It's a good build. It's cool. Guys, like I said, the Barbarian as a tank, Thorns guy, right? Being a buffer and a utility guy for your party. This is the best thing you could do on your Barbarian. Look, he's not even attacking and all of them die. This is the best thing you can do on a Barbarian. It's not even close. It's the best. That's why I love Barbarian. Because they can do shit like this. This is what I've been talking about for 2 weeks. You can be a ginormous target dummy. And everything will die if they touch you. That's phenomenal. This is great. Book it, ship it, clip it. This is fantastic. I've seen this video. I saw it this morning. It's a great video. And the build's awesome. I want more gameplay footage, though. It's simple. You want go Barb, but... Hold on. Yeah, if you want to go average, go Barb. If you want to go God, go Sorcerer. As of right now, yeah, that's how it's tuned. 4 Polar Bear. Yikes. Cody Aces with the 5, dude. Thank you so much, brother, man. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that it was a donation that you sent. Okay, here's a level 25 Barbarian here, guys. Here he is. He's about to fight a boss. But my build would one-shot that boss. My upheaval would destroy that boss. Here he is, the boss. And by the way, this is a good build with a good Barbarian, good gear. This is a buddy of mine. Anyone got a problem, they take it to him. And by the way, this isn't a boss, this is an elite. Heads up. This is a bleed build. A bleed build buffer with death blow. I mean, not bad. Guys, I need to see these insane clips you're seeing. Because I'm not saying that they're not real. I'm just saying that in order to get those things, you need to have a perfect bis shit. Look at gameplay footage. Okay, awesome. I'm going to check it right now. God, I gotta do this. Did someone send me anything? Gameplay footage clips. Okay, let's check it out. Boom, last Zam. Here we go, baby. Big fucking damn. Now, this is the best case scenario. Big fucking damn. Absolutely annihilated that guy. Annihilated. That's good. That's what the Barbarians should do if they have complete bis. 100%. But I've seen also Asmongold. I've seen Asmongold. By the way, faster than your rogue. I've seen people blow up bosses in a half a second on a rogue. I've seen it. I have absolutely seen it. But this is good. That's what a Barbarian, full bis, full damage should do. 100%. Absolutely blast your ass. Good God in heaven. Lies. Using 25 upheaval clip or you stack the upheaval. Oh, Christian with the 5. Thank you so much. I think what we were saying is that Sork is a god with no gear and that Barb needs all the gear to be good. I agree. I've been saying this. They're gear reliant and they need ramp up time. They need legendary aspects and they need the right build. Lead Dev said Barbs are getting buffed. Thank you. Sneaky. Holy shit. Good lord. Look, I'm trying to defend my class from being nerfed into the ground. That's all. Promise not Teletna. That's why you don't want Sorcerer nerfed, because you're a Sorcerer main. You've just been exposed. He's a Sorcerer main. He doesn't want them getting nerfed. They are going to get gutted. I love you, buddy, but they're done for. Dude, that class is busted. I think the Rogue needs tuning. Gotcha, buddy. We got your ass. That's why. That makes sense. I think the Rogue is overtuned, and I think it needs to get nerfed. That's funny, man. Let's talk about Rogue. Does anyone have any crazy Rogue clips on bosses? I want to see it. I've seen some clips of my own. What about this guy? Conduit versus Butcher. Does he do anything crazy? Oh, that's Conduit. Oh, nice. That's smart, actually. That's actually smart to do that. Rogue ain't ever gonna face tank nobody. Ever in a million years. The barb tiers are unreal in this chat. Nerf. Frankly, Asmongold is very green when it comes to Diablo. His only previous experiences with Diablo 3. Nerf, we were playing content below our gear level for sure. A little hasty. Buddy. This shouldn't get nerfed. Face tanking Butcher as a level 23 shouldn't get nerfed. Face tanking him and beating the shit out of him. This has to get nerfed. You know what else has to get nerfed? Robert Proknoff, welcome to the Comeback Kids. Thank you so much, baby. You know what else has to get nerfed? You know that damage you were doing on your Barbarian? Check this out. He does it even faster. And he's range DPS, and he has more self-sustain, and control, and mobility. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Start the timer. First damage starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's about 5 seconds. That's that same boss he was fighting. I don't know if that... I don't know. And this is Barbarian's most broken build. Look, this is the same build that he was running. Five seconds. That's crazy. A bossing type build? Yeah, send the link in Discord. I'd love to see it. Send the link in the gameplay footage Discord. Hydra used to be weak, but smart in early games. Yeah, now it's just overtuned, dude. No, that wasn't my build. Yeah. I love you guys, dude. Barb deleting boss? Yeah, I think that's the one we just saw. Let me hide my display just in case anyone says anything a little goofy. That's the butcher drop. Wow, that's crazy. Here's the butcher drop, guys. Let's check it out. And then I gotta take a piss. 216 DPS. Now, I don't know if this is level 25, but it's 336 item power. 9% damage to healthy enemies. That's pretty good. 4% to crowd control. Critical strike damage is always good. Critical strike chance against injured enemies. That's good for an execute. 10% damage to injured enemies. A good execute. When you critically strike an enemy, you have up to 100% chance to fear and slow them. If they over-nerf Sorc, you better convince them to add Paladin for free, Sky. That's all I say. They're never going to over-nerf Sorcerer. Sorcerer can't be over-nerfed. The design and the talent tree is too strong. That class can never get over-nerfed. It's too good. It can never get over-nerfed. It's always going to be good. Always going to be needed in a group for its damage and control. Always. It'll never get over-nerfed. I promise. It's their favorite class. I'll defend Barbarian to my last breath, but I'm not going to hate on other classes. That I know nothing about. It's MMO light, lol. I just threw that out there because we're saying it's crazy-ish. No, this game is definitely MMO, like, based. For sure. From what I've seen, this game is definitely heavily influenced by an MMO. A real barbarian. Oh! That was an elite enemy, though. That wasn't a boss. But that's a fucking crushing... That is awesome. That's a level 30, though. I'm interested to see how more tuned that is. 54,000 damage! Holy shit! That is epic! Boom, bitch! Yo, that is awesome! Now, I'm sure there are other things, obviously affecting that, because he's also maybe got other people doing vulnerable, but that's still damage. I know it sounds whiny, but I'm legit sad there's no Paladin. No, it's Alenta. That would have been my main too. It's an MMO, but I don't care. I don't care either. Plus, no annoying monthly subscription. I agree. Off that meeting and back in discussion. Blake, yo, we've been going at it. Blake, there's been a couple guys in here. Whatever. Barbarians love the Barbarian. They don't want to, you know, say out loud that their class is a little bit undertuned compared to the other ones. But that's a serious clip. That's a serious clip. That's awesome. Obviously, though, there's a lot of setup that goes into something like this, though. And I'm not sure also what other buffs he has from other players or debuffs from other players going on. Guy, you're a fool. Oh my god, Lance. Honestly, when Clash Trait goes live, I don't think they're behind. Clash Trait, which is the weapon, is... Which one is that, Blake, for the Barbarian? Bear back, guys. I gotta take this. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let me go back. Just scroll up. Arsenal system, I think. Ooga Boongaloo Barbarian happy. Buff Necros are riot. Oh my god, Josh, dude. Can't even get Barb's spec. Yikes. My Barb's in the chat. Was there a way to swap weapons in the beta manually? What build are we running for Necro, guys? Yo, that's a tough question. Yo, do we have any other clips you guys want to send to me? The gameplay footage clips? Do you have any more? Here's another one right here. Oh, wait, I think we just saw this. That's from my dog. Yeah, I think we saw this. Right? Yeah, that's the elite boss. That's not an actual. I have a clip of Barb. Yo, Chemo, send it to the gameplay footage. Anyone have any... Oh, you're not on the Discord. It's pinned in the chat, buddy. Our Discord is pinned in the chat, the community Discord. Let me hide my display for 2 seconds, just in case anyone says anything goofy. If you guys are in the Discord, let's see any clips you guys may have of what you guys did. I'm very curious. Anything? I saw a couple things from the Rogue that are absolute ludicrous damage. Like, I saw this Rogue clip off a Ranger that this elite got killed in seconds. Check this out. Oh my god, that was literally less than 2 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's 3 GCDs. That's a second and a half. Oh. Oh. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I think this is Raiden. Raiden, aren't these your clips? Or am I crazy? Boss fight. Oh, this is Mr. Ink. Is this you? Your Frost build? That one's... Oh, Dan. Oh, you're talking about the warrior one. Oh, your rogue alt. Oh. That's the blood bishop. I'll tell you what. Only level 21, guys. Relax. Everyone chill. Relax. Discord, I love burritos. The link is right here, buddy. Here, I'll send it again. For anyone that wants to send clips to the Discord, send it to the gameplay footage area, guys. Gameplay footage area. Right here. Alright, I gotta go. Much love to all my fellow barbarians. Oonga boogie. Yo, friendly friend, love you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. We got Enigma. Hi, chat. Butcher killed in 20 seconds. Oh, where's the actual... Have I seen this before? Oh, there's the Butcher. Jesus, that Shadow Clone is going to work, bro. And look at him just face tank him with Dark Shroud. Wow. A lot of damage. I really should have clipped some of my inner sight DPS windows. Yo, it's insane. I found a nice build for Frost Sork of using only cooldown skills and just AFK killing with ice swords. Oh my god. Dude, Koi, that's what's been going on, dude. The cooldown reduction is through the roof. Melee Necro's about to dethrone Barbs. Telling you, that shit's crazy. Telling you. I only saw Butcher once on my Barb, didn't get a clip. Feels bad, man. I got him 3 times on my Rogue, leveling it to 25. Dude, I haven't seen the Butcher one time. Here's his crit. Ready? Here it comes. Any second. Boom! 22k. Absolutely shit on. Nice, dude. That is insane. Told you Dark Shroud is so good. Yeah, it's so good, bro. Dark Shroud is so good. For melee. God! Exploded the dude. That's nice. I love those Hammer of the Ancient one-shot builds, dude. I love that. You shout, buff yourself up, get in there, and just hammer the Ancients. Boom! Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Dan Inglewood with the ah! That's insane, dude. Look at all these men not working. Max, what's going on, baby? That is nutty. Pen shot, shadow imbuement. Oh, I love shadow imbuement pen shots, dude. That shit is hilarious. What am I gonna do without this game? Oof. What am I gonna do without this game? What am I gonna do for 2 months? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for 2 months, guys. I'm screwed. We're all screwed. Remember the Ancients have got AoE now. Yeah, and with that legendary aspect, it's even better. Alright, guys. The post-open beta prediction rankings. This is my hot take. This is where I think the classes will rank 1 out of 5. I'm going to put the Barbarian at 5 for now. AKA 5 feet 11 inches. You. Number 4, we have the Druid. I think the Druid has an insane amount of group support and utility, as well as vulnerability aspects and high AoE DPS. I think it's going to be very, very strong. Next up, I think we have the Rogue. The Rogue has very good mobility, high burst damage, high AoE damage, good single target damage, but overall, I think it's good. I think it's good overall, and I think potentially it could be above the Druid. We're gonna have to see. Next up, we have the Necromancer. I think the Necromancer could be either the strongest or one of the strongest, very close. I think the Summoning, if the AI isn't absolutely broken, I think the class can be absolute cracked. And then number 1, you know, you have the Barbarian, which is 5 feet 11 inches, you. And then the Sorcerer, which is 6 feet tall. The guy she tells you not to worry about, right? Very big difference in 5 feet 11 inches from 6 foot tall to women. And it's definitely an impact here, I think. It looks like the Sorcerer stands the tallest to me personally. And we're going to have to see. I think we're going to have to see. I'm the guy she tells you not to worry about? Yikes. I got a Stealth Bomber Rogue. I days go in Viz, Pop, Agility, Cow Traps. Who also drops Stun Bows? Yeah. What the F is this, man? Barb number 1. Listen, this is a bold prediction. Top 5 list, guys. Someone's got to appear at the bottom. Do I think they're terrible? No. I just think they're going to be the weakest out of everyone. That's what I think. Try living at 5'7". I'm rocking 5'8", buddy. I'm right there with you. Barb is number 1 as a tank. By the way, Barb is so mandatory in a group with that Thorns and Buffing build. It is mandatory. I will take a Barb in my group 10 times out of 10. Of course I'm short as hell, dude. I'm not tall. Catch me with some Air Forces on, I'll be 5'10", though. Then I got the confidence. Barb at 5'11" is generous. It's more like 5... That's crazy. 6'2" Rogue. Do I win? That's crazy. Look at all these men not working. 6'2" Rogue. Do I win? That's crazy. 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 6'2" Rogue. Do I win? That's c What do you think about the monster scaling with you? No, I love it. I love it. I think scaling is always a fun thing. Yeah, just like you said, I actually loved that it allowed me to play with friends that were lower, and we all still had fun. I love that. I love it. Barb's got good gathers with charge slamming all the mobs into a wall and kicking them once again. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't run charge and kick. I would run one or the other. I think it's too many abilities to grab for just that setup, personally. I would grab kick, your shouts, challenging shout, run a Thorns build, get them all to you, have a, what do you call it? A Necromancer Bone Prison around you and kick all of them into the wall. And they'll all explode and die. That'd be sick. Bob skills are boring. Only thing we have is shouts. They're strong overall, though. Have you seen any info on astral items? No, I have not. I have not. Guys, I do have to get out of here in the next 10 minutes or so. So heads up. I do have to finish a video. I have to finish writing the script, record, edit, thumbnail, title, everything by tomorrow. Man, my lunch is over already. I had fun. Defend the poor, helpless Stark. Thanks for not banning me, Scott. Dude, I'm not banning nobody unless you're coming here shit-talking everybody, cursing everyone out. Taletna, I love the discussion. I love that we had a formal, nice, civil discussion with us in the community. We all had fun. I love you so much, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to tune into the stream tomorrow. I love you, dude. For real. For real, I love you. I appreciate it. World scaling is awesome. I love it. I love scaling. Challenging Shout broke the AI a lot. They would stop attacking. I didn't know that. I think Zoo Necro is going to be the strong spec, but time will tell. Yeah, we're going to have to see. I love making money. I'm 6'3", but 6'4" on Cinder. Carrying and dominant, but also dominate in person. Forget the carrying part. Oh, did I mention I'm toxic? Come on, females. I'm so hyped for this weekend coming. Really want to play Necro. Disagree. Barb's skill, especially Weapon Master skills, are great. They have some awesome skills. I'll still be playing Rogue, no question. Yo, Mr. Ink, is it bad that Friday I just want to log in on my Rogue? Have a great day, guys. See you on Open Beta. Singing Satire, I love you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. What a fun stream. That was great. 6-3 here, man. You guys are awesome. Lucky sons of guns. Are we able to try other classes this weekend? Yes. Druid and Necromancer, buddy. The Brotherhood will endure. I'm Mr. Bag. All the females. Oh, my God. Dude, I gotta go get food after this. I am so hungry. Dang. Heather, did you have a good stream? You had fun hanging out? Lido. Yeah, but you don't want to give up shouts because they give up. Exactly. You cannot give up shouts. It's the best thing about Barbarian. 100%. Screw rings, put a collar on them. I want to try the Bard. Ooh, that'd be sick. I feel like Barbs will just scale into later stages of the game because of their unique mechanics with expertise and extra unique legendary affixes. I agree. Once again, guys, I think the Barb will be fine. Fine on its own. It's gonna do well. It's mandatory for groups, guys. Always, Sky, love listening to the community's feedback. Thank you so much, Heather, for real. You're in here every stream, dude. I'm gonna give you... Heather, do you want mod by any chance? You don't have to do anything crazy. Just every once in a while, if a mod isn't in here, maybe just ban somebody if they're acting up. You don't have to if you don't want it. Mr. Ink's in here too, but he's too busy freaking slaying demons on that Frost Archer build. Unless he does want it. Here. Boom. Just in case. Because sometimes it's literally just you in here, and then poor Enigma is 24/7 working. Yeah, exactly. Enigma can't be in here all the time. I had to take your mod, Max, because if people think that you're modded, it's over. Then they'll think, like, I'm freaking going out there kicking people's asses and dragging them out of the car, like you do. It's a bad rap for me, Max. This guy's a freaking UFC fighter by day, ass kicker by night. What is going on? AoE Thorns Barb, multi-hitting Barb. That's a good build. Thorns Barb build is strong, bro. It's strong. Alright, guys. Listen, I love you all so much, man. We got a lot to discuss. Just to show you a quick breakdown of the content plan we have planned for anyone in here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to the content plan. Boom. Content in order. Let me share my screen. Display capture. Okay. We got the early access tier list we released today. It's doing decent. We have the Diablo, the secrets the game doesn't tell you about. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to do final things you should do in the beta before you can't play this game for 2 months. And then Friday morning, we're going to release why you need to play this beta for absolutely free, and you need to play it. We're going to do the Druid Academy tomorrow, the Necro Academy Thursday. Friday, we are going to be streaming as well as Saturday. Sunday, I might have off. Maybe Lance will stream. We'll have to see. And then next week, we have the Dungeon Race Breakdown. We are doing a Dungeon Race this weekend in the beta. And we're also going to be ranking every class and build up hype for the winners and losers video, which is going to be sponsored, by the way. Shout out to Exilag. Thursday, I don't know what we're going to post. And then maybe Friday is going to be, will Diablo 4 be much bigger than you think, and why I think it'll break the dying ARPG live service game curse. So we have the next 2 weeks planned. Love the background, the wild background ambience. You like that, right, Spiro? Can you name the zone? You're good if you can name the zone. No one tell him. No one tell him. We got a lot of content coming for the next 2 weeks, guys. Hopefully, after that, we could somehow survive April and May. I'll give you a hint. It seems like a wasteland, that zone. Well, it is. It's not STV. It's a wasteland. April, you could go touch grass? I don't know, I guess. Yeah, I can help if you need me to mod something. I don't mind. Just let me know. Dude, I would love to. Oh my god, yes. Are you kidding me? We need more. We need more. Because sometimes, Mr. Ink, some people just get out of control. You don't have to do anything. Just, you know, every once in a while, if a mod's not in here and I'm like, yo, could someone maybe link something? If you can, if you have the time, just quickly link it. It's not a big deal. If you can, it's no biggie. I haven't played WoW in over 10 years, so reaching into the archives here. All right, it is... I believe it's Eastern Kingdoms, Southeastern Kingdoms. It's one of the zones, Southeastern Kingdoms. Spiro. D1, D2R, D3 playthrough. Dang, Lance, that's a serious one. I remember, guys, I come in here drunk sometimes and need a timeout. No, we'll never time you out. Yo, Max, remember that one guy you timed out like 600 times in a row? Because he was saying some crazy stuff? That was so funny, dude. We were cracking up so hard. Message deleted by Lance. That's crazy. I love you guys so much, man. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. By the way, Spiro, the zone is Tanaris. That's the zone. It's the zone with Zul'Farrak in it, where it's like a desert wasteland. The zone is Tanaris. Guys, I love you all so much. I appreciate all the love and support. We did pretty good today. We got 9 members. Guys, I hate to be that guy. If we get one more member, we hit the membership goal on the channel. One more member, guys. Anybody. It could be Lido. It could be Spiro. It could be my mother from across the street. Anyone wants to, you know, step up, become one of the members. We hit the membership goal. 10 members on the day on the stream. And then we're good. I can wrap it up. I can tell Lance. I don't have to beat him. I can get him out of the freaking basement. And we're good. For the small price of $4.99, guys, make a boy's dream of reaching that membership goal. True Spiro with the Comeback Kids membership, baby. That's it. We're done. No more. There it is. Spiro, thank you so much, man. Bingo, bango, bongo. Appreciate all the love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some huges in the chat, man. Absolutely huge. Ladies and gentlemen, we know what that means, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for tuning into the stream today. We have officially reached the 10-member goal. The absolute huge award. Thank you all so much for tuning in the stream today. I love you guys so much. I couldn't do it without you all. I couldn't do it without you all. We did it. Take the day off, you crazy kids. Take the day off. Go home. Go enjoy your wife, you know. Do what you gotta do. Whoopsies, wrong one. Whoopsies, wrong one. There's so many things going on in my ears. Stephanie Davis with the 1 Comeback Kid membership. Thank you so much, Steph. You are the, I guess, woman. I can't say man, all right? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you tremendously, more than you guys will ever know. We have a lot of content coming the next couple weeks. We have the weekend coming up this weekend. Druid stream tomorrow. Necromancer video. We have a lot coming. I love you all so much. There's always time for a comeback, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Sky from the Comeback Kids. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.